Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages that come through in today's reading with the cards that come out. Thank you so much for joining and for being here in this reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what comes through. So when it comes, the first card that comes out is the Seven of Cups. We have the Empress. You could be dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Also, you could be dealing with a Libra or even a Taurus with this. And finally, we have the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So with this Three of Cups energy showing up over here, I'm getting an energy of celebrations. I'm also getting a very social energy and being out and about and being able to really enjoy in that with people who mean a lot to you, that you mean a lot to. So I'm also getting a lot of feelings of friendship over here and being in a space where it's like there is a very solid foundation, and I'm feeling that it is one of friendship. And we have the Seven of Cups showing up over here, but the Seven of Cups showing up over here, I do get feeling of kind of being in a place where there's a lot of mixed feelings towards the situation. I also feel like there is a sense of kind of being a little bit indecisive and kind of tackling things from a place that is not so grounded as far as knowing what decision to make in a situation that's really putting a person in a place to decide. So the Seven of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like this person actually feels a little bit indecisive, a little bit conflicted. I do feel like there are mixed feelings around the situation, especially when it comes to how they feel about your connection and about you. So I do feel like this person is in a space where it's like they may be going back and forth, and they may actually even be taking their time to be able to really communicate or send out a message that is one that's more straightforward right now. But we have the Empress card showing up over here. With the Empress card showing up, this is a very it's a very strong energy as far as being in a space where there is an adamant decision to want to be able to commit to something that is going to go the distance, wanting to be able to have something that's going to ensure, and it's going to be something that's going to be for the long haul. I do feel like there's a commitment towards growing things, being able to build things, being able to build a connection. I also feel like with the Empress card that this is about being in a space where it's like the feelings are very pleasant. I also feel like it's a very pleasant feeling, and it's a very beautiful connection, and being able to see it from that light and not overthinking it is what I'm getting. So with this Empress card, I am getting that there's a lighter energy, and with the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's a little bit of an analytical overthinking energy. It's making a person even a little bit conflicted and kind of feel like there's mixed feelings in the situation. But with the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this is about being committed to being able to nurture a connection through thick and thin, through being able to kind of push forward to being able to reach an end goal. And I also feel like with the Queen of Pentacles that this is also not only being committed to showing up, but also being very solid and very stable in the process. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, this is nurturing connection, and I feel like there is a form of groundedness that this person is going to apply and get to. I do feel like it's like they are taking a lot of time to really think how to get there with you. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Five of Wands and it's showing up in the reverse. We have the Two of Cups and we have the Ace of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Cups. So with this Nine of Cups card, this is showing a very satisfied energy. I do feel like as far as the emotional connection that's being built and being developed and worked on here, I do feel like it is one that is very satisfying on both ends. I do feel like there is a strong bond that's being created, and I feel like it's starting from a place of friendship. I also feel like being able to move a friendship to even be able to move to the next level is something that somebody may be really considering doing with you. I do feel like it's something that they are not taking lightly as far as making that decision. I do feel like with that Five of Wands showing up in the reverse, that when it comes to any tensions and when it comes to any perceived problems in this connection, that there's a desire to be able to really resolve it and kind of make amends in situation where things may have gotten heated or things may have gotten out of hand. I do feel like with the Five of Wands showing up here, this is about being able to really make amends, and I do feel like there is a effort that is put into being able to do that with you. I feel like this person doesn't want to fight with you. I do feel like they don't want to be at odds with you either. And especially if you have been going through any kind of differences, this is about being able to really, instead of fighting, be able to really make space for hearing someone out. So we do have the Two of Cups, and with the Two of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like there is a desire to be able to enter into a relationship that's going to go the distance, that's going to be one that is for the long term. And I feel like there is committed energy. I also feel like there's a strong bond here. I do feel like it's not only friendship, it is something even more deeper. And I do feel like with the Two of Cups, this is very compatible energy as well. So with that Ace of Cups, I do feel like this may be a new beginning. For some of you, this is about being able to experience new love. I do feel like it is one that has that strong foundation of a deep connection. It could be friendship. It could even be on a spiritual level where you are connected. I do feel like there is a very strong sense of being tied and locked into this relationship. And with that Queen of Pentacles, I also feel like when it comes to the person you're dealing with, they admire you, or you can get that with that Empress card. And I do feel like there is this feeling of being able to achieve something that is better than expected. I do feel like with that Nine of Cups, that's that wish fulfillment, that sense of being very lucky and fortunate to be able to enter into a connection with the person that they are entering into it with. I do feel like there are a lot of opportunities for being able to experience a lot of never befores, and I do feel like with this Nine of Cups, this is very fulfilling. It's a very fulfilling connection. I feel like it does go deep, and that Five of Wands showing up in the reverse, I also feel like when it comes to conflict management or when it comes to any differences, that you have the ability to be able to resolve that because of the strong foundation of friendship in your connection. So I'm going to clarify with the other cards. So we have let go of control issues. We have release your ex. And we have engagements. And at the bottom of the deck, we have children. So with this children card showing up over here, I do get this representing your inner child kind of coming into the situation, especially with that Five of Wands showing up in the reverse. And I do feel like even with the Empress, there could be a situation where children are affecting your love life. And I do feel like it is something that's important, something that needs to be recognized, dealt with. I also feel like when it comes to this let go of control issues, that with the Seven of Cups and this Five of Wands showing up in the reverse, there is a sense of kind of not allowing things to just happen and being in a space where there is a trust in things working out. So I do feel like this is about being able to allow the situation to unfold naturally. And with the release your ex, I do feel like there is a holding on to a past, and I feel like there is a need to let that go. And I feel like when it comes to anything of the past, it's not, especially if it's not serving you in your connection, I feel like being able to let that go allows for this connection to even be able to grow in a much more smooth way. And I do feel like with this release your ex, there is a tie to the past in some way. I feel like there is a little bit of some part of someone that's still kind of holding on to something from the past. And that could be a person, but that could also be as far as the situation or as far as kind of still lingering over there. So I do feel like being able to clear out that energy is allowing for this connection to really thrive in the way that it should. We have the engagement card, and I feel like with that Ace of Cups, this is about entering into a new phase in this connection. And I do feel like with the engagement card that there is the opportunity to be able to really progress the connection, be able to really take the next step. And I do feel like there's a desire for being able to kind of initiate that with you. And with that Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who shows up as a good person, this person who is very stable, very strong, very secure. And I feel like there is a very strong connection over here with that Ace of Cups. It is one that practically makes sense. I also feel like it is one that is going to make sense on an emotional level as far as being compatible and even being tied to this person on a spiritual level. So there could be an engagement over here with that Three of Cups showing up and celebrations on the horizon. So I feel like with that Nine of Cups and that wish fulfillment, I feel like that's also tied into it. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.